Side just playing. What's up, y'all? Nothing. We're hitting the wrong buttons and shit, but it's whatever. It's whatever. It's fine. We are here. We are sort of on time, and that's why things aren't going right, but whatever the fuck. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
Howdy.
Howdy. Hooray! He's roly-poly-oly. Hey, he's short.
Wow.
And round. Hey.
And around. And in the land of girls and pearls, he just swell that cat around. I hate you.
I know, but it is what it is, what it ain't, what it will be, my brother. So,
but what about what it might be?
Fuck 'em. So we are gathered here today to talk about Jesus. To talk about we on some silly shit today. To talk about how sometimes family ain't really family. You know what that means? What does that mean, Snooze? What does that mean? Like, what do we?
Sometimes your family ain't shit.
I mean, in a nutshell, that is pretty accurate. Sometimes your family ain't shit. Sometimes people be like, you know, you don't get to choose your family, and all the time I be like, you fucking lying. That's some bullshit.
But I get to choose how I interact with that family. Factual
information. Simply because just because we're fucking related by blood doesn't necessarily mean I like your ass. Willing to put up with your ass. Willing to do anything. I'll tolerate you for a certain extent. Right, for a certain extent. Like the blood gives you a little bit of leeway. A little bit of leeway than it does a stranger.
Special treatment
than a stranger does.
Even when it comes to mothers and fathers and parents and grandparents, you get a little more leeway. However.
Facts. So the biggest thing for me this week with this topic is I've had not one, but three. This is the German 3. Is that? Yeah, that is. This is the German 3. I've had 3 clients come to me about their parental issues.
1, 2, 3.
3. Come to me about their parental issues, and like, as a therapist, it's interesting to see how directly connected this shit is to their anxiety, their depression, their self-confidence issues, their self-esteem issues, like all of that shit. And like how often they reach outside of themselves to freshen up in here, like it's supposed to be worthy or enough or whatever the fuck. And pudding, that ain't what family's supposed to do. Family ain't supposed to make you dependent on being accepted or liking them or putting yourself, more specifically, putting yourself in positions for you, the child, to become the confidant, the motivation, the reason for living, the center of
crossing
their universe.
Your own boundaries.
Right? Like, that is not...
don't give me all that universe shit.
That is not how it is supposed to be programmed to go. See, when people decide to become parents, pudding, they decide to bring another being and then cater to that being, to growing them and developing them, not the other way around. Now, granted, what's good, Calvin? Now, granted, some growth does happen reciprocally because as a parent, you learn
take care of another life.
Yeah, you're learning to be better at certain things, back off certain things, get back on certain things, like that. In that aspect, you're learning, yes. Now, should the brunt of that learning and the changes there within, and after all, be placed under the monitored care of the child as a confidant? No. Your child should not be sitting here being your therapist. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to them. And it's just fucked up. It's really fucked up.
Your child should be a moon.
What does that even mean?
Your child should be your moon, not your world, as in, you should be your own fucking world. Look at the Earth and the moon. The moon is very important in the Earth's survival right now, you know, with rising the tides and making sure Mercury ain't in retrograde or Gatorade. But
what did he say?
The Earth still exists. Mm-hmm. Things still happen on Earth. In other words, parents, you can have a fucking life.
You can.
Without having your child depend on you or you depending on that child. Your identity is not your child.
No.
And that shit leads to a bunch of like...
Oh, resentment, definitely.
Your child owes you. Resentment. Your child owes you for shit. Projection.
Absolutely. And...
Obsession.
And...
Some Oedipus shit.
Generational negative traits. Like... I stuff down my feelings so that I can support my mom's feelings, and then it just passes on from kid to kid to kid. It's bad.
But that's what I was raised. Like, that don't mean it's right.
That don't mean it's right, baby. Pudding, that don't mean it's right. Okay? No, like, real talk though, but she was talking about Mercury's in Gatorade. It's in red. And if you know colors, you're a cop. But no, like, she was telling me how...
From glacial ice freeze blast,
get out. You the damn police. But no, she's like, the problem with making your child into your confidant is when you're having a problem with your partner that also happens to be the other parent. That's fucked up. Not yet. It's fucked up because now you're having to choose sides or be overly empathetic to both, or you're playing referee in business that ain't even fucking yours. That stunts your growth. It makes you fucking emotionally drained. You don't have any energy, which means you can't do the shit to help yourself. Your anxiety's through the roof. You feel like you're overwhelmed and bullshit. All for some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. And hold on, I'm gonna let you bring it home in a minute. And y'all gonna love it when he bring it home. Hold on. And the other problem with that is by making your child your confidant, making your child your therapist, you're not working on yourself. You're just complaining and venting every week. You're not changing anything about your behavior, which means if said child, whether they're a little kid or adult, said child will try to be helpful and encouraging and offer you advice and suggestions, and you shoot them down in their face because you just want to complain.
Ain't nothing that you want to... Which ain't nothing like anywhere between a 1 to 18-year-old need to be talking about with their parents.
I'm sorry. I don't give a shit how old they are. I don't give a shit if they're 30 plus. I don't give a shit if they're 30 plus. I'm not here. Now, I'm not saying older generations can't learn from new ones and vice versa. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about offering empathy, but not being your sole purpose and decision making. Okay?
Or not showing your expending empathy, but not offering any either.
Facts. Now, I'm going to say something. And then let me just get my button hand ready. I'm going to say something.
Get me started.
I'm going to say something. Because Zarknor just made a great point. Good point, Nev. Summoning missing parent trauma. Do you know what missing parent trauma is? You know how it can get expressed? It can be expressed as resentment, especially towards the child if they look like the missing parent.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Oh, Lord.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Oh.
God, give me a second.
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit!
Now, I want y'all to know that I'm speaking as an expert. Because if you know my name is Junior. I am named after that nigga. I look just like that nigga. I am like a 1.5 feet taller than this motherfucker.
You taller.
But I act and look just like you, motherfucker. And you know how often I heard, not in a good way, from my mother, you act and look just like your damn daddy, to the point where I started resenting the fact of hearing that from the complimentary side of my dad's family. That made me resent my father in certain facts because I didn't want to look like the nigga. I didn't want to be seen like the nigga. I didn't want to be nothing like the motherfucker, which I had my little issues already with him, but they were kind of biased because of the shit my mother said. She was right at certain aspects. I'll give her that.
And he right about her in certain aspects, but that's whatever.
Yeah, but I ain't learned that. We'll get to that part. We'll get to that part. But holding that much over to your, like, I'll give my mother this. She let me see the other side of my family, because a lot of family there's a lot of women who resent their man, their baby daddy so much, you ain't seeing nobody attached to that motherfucker.
Meanwhile, you got kids running around here don't know who their family is, who they are, whatever. Till they bring people home one day.
And with that being said, that will make your child resist. Like, your child will resent half of themselves for a long time.
That man said, "La home, bitch."
But also that, because we're like, when you're a kid, you just want to make your parents happy. Let's be real. Like, and we have no base of reference, so we're just selfish as fuck. Like, we're not selfish, but self-absorbed, self-centered. Like, if something's wrong, I did it wrong. If something's wrong with me, I fucked up. I did it. Some parents don't make that shit feel good either, because they just make you feel more so like, yeah, nigga, it's you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that will legit make you resent half that part. But that also goes with the whole, your son, I am speaking solely to the single black mothers in this world. Your son is not your king. Your son is not your world. Quit dressing up like the nigga. Quit dressing up like the nigga that left you or the nigga you want. Okay?
This is true. Like,
because that gives them a fucking complex, and they don't learn how to do shit. I had to cuss my mother out to let me fuck up and learn shit on my own, because I do not like being coddled.
He don't. Not even when he's sick. Thanks for the resubscription, Diva. Not even when he's sick.
But back on the part about taking stuff out on you. Get your shit together, whether it be the dad mad at the mom mad at the dad mad at the dad, mom mad at the mom, they mad at them. I don't give a fuck. Don't take your frustration out on your parent, out whatever you have on the motherfucker that you had a kid with, whether you adopted, stole the motherfucker, I don't give a shit.
Or whatever the fuck. Get your shit together, because the child is the priority, not your bullshit, not their bullshit. The child. And if you pull the child into your bullshit and make them the referee, make them the confidant, make them the go-between, make them the constant. No!
Referee, bargaining chip, confidant.
Bargaining chip, say it!
Punching bag.
Facts. If you make them those things, that is trauma, kids. That's trauma.
I did not, and sometimes it's going to take some bigger trauma to get over some of this. I did not fully really talk to my dad until my granddad died.
Facts. Really big trauma. And it's even more fucked up, the people that turn their kids to their confidants. You can't terrorize and traumatize and then turn around and make them take care of you. You can't.
Or want to take care of you.
You can't.
Or you can't expect them to respect you, in all honesty.
No, you can't expect them to give you. Okay, so and this isn't all parents, by the way. This is parents that are terrorizing, ruling with an iron fist. Like, if you're afraid of me, you should be, because this is my house. Whatever. Now, you can't traumatize your kids and turn around and demand that they take care of you. And you cannot, I repeat, you cannot get mad when they come to you, adult to adult, because they have now stripped you of the label of parent, because you don't fit those expectations. You don't fit the characteristics. Well, a mom is supposed to be cuddly and soft and hug me and hurt me and help me when I scrape my knee. My mom never did that. Bitch, you ain't my mom. Sharice, come in here. I got to talk to you.
Or the fact that you don't, or you got hit that Gandalf, you have no power.
You have no power here.
Like, I'm grown with my own life. I see you by choice. If I don't want to see you, I ain't got to see you. You can call on the phone all you want to. We got technology. We can block a bitch.
We can block a whole bitch. Like,
well,
now.
And sometimes you need to.
Now, unfortunately, we are survivors of old school beatings. I'm talking belts, twigs, switches, extension cords.
Don't get your own switch.
Go get your own switch. I've even been sat on face down in shaggy carpet until I passed out. It's bad.
Now, I gotta say this though. Disciplining your kids with a spanking is not that bad, but beating the motherfucker. for every
Beating
little
is
thing-
something different. Beating is an ordeal. Beating is trauma.
Beating.
Classically conditioning
But-
your child to get scared at the phrase, ah! That's okay. That's basic learning behavior. They get close to an outlet they ain't supposed to be there, ah! That's fine.
Just-
But beating,
Oh, I ain't supposed to touch that,
beating is different. So being a survivor of that school of beating is interesting because you learn a bit quicker because not only do you have the emotional trauma, you also have the physical trauma, yeah? So
Survivors of POWs. Anyway.
So when I had to say I was about 13 years old. 13, beatings no longer worked. You know why? What did you say, Snooks? You have no power here. You've tanned this hide raw and it has grown back stronger threefold. Try something
Bitch, I like
else.
it now. Do it.
Right.
Do it.
That's terrible.
Do it.
That's terrible because it's true. Bitch, I like it now. Go get the thick one. Yeah.
Well, damn.
But no, like real talk.
When
Like
jokes get too
you are
real.
conditioning your child instead of learning to process and learning to grow. You're conditioning them to accept pain, to figure out timetables, to plan detail-oriented plans that have no wrong, and to plan backup plans. Learning footsteps, learning what shoes look like and sound like. Like you are teaching them
And also, just
all of these survival
you're
tactics.
turning your child into the Hulk. Just an angry motherfucker that's ready to punch a bitch.
Yeah. Hence all the cows walking out here punching holes in drywall and shit and beating on Tiffany's. Like them
Because
motherfuckers.
that's the only thing they learn
That's
how
the
to
only
deal
thing
with.
they
Like,
learn how to do. There's this one guy on TikTok. I fucking love him because like he is aware that holy shit, I survived childhood trauma, like some fucked up childhood trauma. Like all of the TikToks he does is about just how fucked up. Caseworker comes to the house. He's like, everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. And the little brother's like, but you got a black eye. Ma just hit you in the back of the head. I understood the assignment. Like covering for your parent becomes a thing. Like it is awful. These are traits that
That's
should never
how
be taught or
abusees
passed
happen.
down. Right.
That's how abusers and abusees happen.
Facts. And like all of this stuff. So like when I was 13, that shit no longer worked. I haven't called my mother mom since I was maybe 6. I call her by her first name. Me and both my parents are on first name basis. I always speak adult to adult because I learned early on that I can't depend on people that are supposed to take care of me. Now, granted, that sounds awful, but I was the youngest of 3, single mom, 3rd shift working, intergenerational home with a parent, as an elder parent, elder grandparent, whatever, that couldn't walk, couldn't see, had to be bathed, all that shit. Granted, the load was heavy. And so I'm not saying that everyone's childhood was complete trash or whatever and you're traumatized as a result. No, I'm saying the intention wasn't for it to be trash. The intention was for you to get by. I can understand that. But trauma happens regardless. So my underlying thing is I can't trust anyone to do anything for me. So I have to be the adult and do it myself. I learned that very early because even though, people want to help, they have every intention to help, there are some circumstances where that shit's gonna fall through and they just can't.
Yep.
People ain't shit, and sometimes they can't help that they ain't shit.
They can always help that they shit, but they don't want to help that they ain't shit.
No, sometimes they can't help that they ain't shit.
Huh.
Right.
I learned something today.
You did. Sometimes they can't. Because again, intergenerational trauma and all that shit. They have to first realize that it's trauma, Snooks. Our generation and up is very much aware of what the fuck it is, and we call it like we fucking see it. But like, you can't do all that and raise.
Cut a whole generation after us off just for the sake.
I mean, I ain't got no kids running around. You ain't got no kids running around.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. So like,
I got you.
right. So like, you are passing these things on, and then to flip the script and say, Now I need this stuff from you as a grown-up fucks people up. Because now, little Susie Badass over here, who used to act out to try to get external attention somehow because she never got it at home, his mother is like, I just need to talk. Will you listen to me? And you're thinking, oh, snap, this is my chance to get the affection I've needed my whole life from the person I've needed it from. You're not going to get it. You're going to be put in between a rock and a hard place. It's going to be frustrating. Your anxiety is going to go through the roof. And then you're going to go through bouts of depression because you can't handle the energy imbalance that this is causing for you. But you won't let it go because you want the affection. But you're not going to get the affection, so you don't let it go. Like, it's bad. It's a whole cycle. It's a whole cycle. And it's awful.
It's a circle. It's a whole circle.
Kids is discussing what do you do with them. Right.
Oh, and from a male aspect, with that same kind of raising, we are raised to not give a fuck about our emotions.
Facts. They are literally beat out of you.
If we cry, you a man. You ain't supposed to cry. Be a man, like,
bitch.
We're sad. Which children are the most socially aware motherfuckers ever.
Ooh, you just said something.
Children
you just
are
said
the
something.
most
you just said something.
socially aware of other people and themselves.
You just said something. And it's
like, Mom, I'm sad. You ain't got no reason to be sad.
What you got to be sad about? You ain't depressed. You just always on that damn game. Bro, So, as a college counselor, I am grateful that these children are basically fucking grown. I mean, you get the occasional helicopter parent, but I cannot watch my mouth in family therapy. Like, that's why I barely do it. Unless they're pretty white families, I don't do it simply because I can deal with domestic abuse better than I can deal with go pray about it. You not depressed, you just 8 years old. What? I can deal with domestic violence. I can't deal with that.
I can almost guarantee every black kid in our generation is fucked up in some form or fashion.
Of course. No one gets through childhood unscathed. Just give them something that they can get through in therapy.
But 90% of us got the exact same trauma.
I'm going to give you something to cry about. Say it again, Calvino. What you crying for? Bitch, you just beat me. I'm a fucking...
I got welts and bruises.
Welts and bruises.
I'll do the lip in. I can't emote, even in pain. Like,
we laughing at traumatic shit we talking about.
My leg is literally bleeding, and you about to get the alcohol, like, because you don't want it to get infected, because you know what level of pain you have caused on this motherfucker.
Say it again, Kevin. Say, I ain't even hit you that hard, bitch. You what? So I mentioned I used to get sat on. I might have sisters, and I all used to get sat on. I mean, my mom a pretty plump lady. All right. And I ain't start getting weight on me until like, how long me and Scotty been together? Jesus, like 6 years ago. Okay, these curves just came in. Okay, just came in. So I've been a skinny mini my whole life. From third grade to fucking high school, I was 103 pounds. I wore a size 0. Okay, I had to wear weighted shoes because the wind blew me around. You remember that shit? Because the wind literally blew me around. Okay. On top of that, I was anemic as shit and had no confidence because I was tall as shit, hunchbacked all the fucking time because I was tall as shit and didn't want to bring no attention to me. Now, imagine that kid getting sat on by 243 pounds, face down in shaggy brown carpet, like sat on back as a method of punishment. I'm sitting here squealing for life because I'm literally being squeezed. My organs are being squeezed. I can't breathe. And I say this with gasps of air that I have stolen from wiggling. Okay? How am I still alive? Spite, Calvino. Spite. But no, really. I am devil incarnate. It's bad. My students my students are so funny. They're like, oh my gosh, when they shadow me when I'm working, they're like, oh my God, you're the best therapist ever. I said, y'all want to know a secret? What? I hate people. What? Yep. Can't fucking stand them. I think they're gross, inconsiderate, and stupid. I think the planet would be better off without us. But you're so...
I never told you about this time.
Oh, Lord.
The time it took everything in me
Everything.
to
Everything?
reel back the Leviathan.
What your dick got to do with this?
That is not.
Oh.
Anyway, so when you mention like apparently when it gets point like you have no power here,
You have no power here.
my mother was at her wits' end for a good while because whoopings ain't hurt no more. Like, bitch, I'm like 3 feet taller than you. Shut up. Come on. I'm 3 feet taller than you. I lift weights. Like, I fight. And, like, I fight at school. Beat me. What else?
Bitch, I fight. Bitch,
Like,
I
legit, when
fight.
she whoop me, I look. When she whoop me, I'm doing like this.
Are you finished? Are you done?
done?
Are
Okay.
you trying to get
We
your
can get this
cardio
going.
in for the day, or?
Because you know, I was like, I looked like a blow pop growing up because I was like the skinny with a big ass head, but then puberty came and BAM! But so she tried to put me in like the military boarding schools and shit, which I feel like was a psychological effort that she tried to put on me because she stopped once I looked at it like, oh hell yeah, I'm down for that. Because one, it would get me away from her. Two,
Facts.
it'd get me away from my hometown. And three, the VHS editing of that video looked fun. All right, it looked good.
The
Like, you'll
U.S.
learn
Army.
this, that.
Oh
Like-
yeah.
You might wake up at 6 in the morning, but you'll develop a family. Like, I was young and stupid, so I got that indoctrinated kind of stuff. But
I mean, that's also
But
how
there
those
was a-
organizations are able to prey on black and poor communities. By
Yeah.
the way, bad parenting and
But-
trauma. But go ahead.
oh, there was a day that she legit put her hands on me
Thank
during
you.
all of that. For something that was not my fault. For something that was all like it could have been talked about, could have been talked to. You have no idea how I'm sitting there getting talked down to, called a lie when I'm telling the truth, and then you put your hands on me. As an angry, hormonal, not knowing what to do with my emotions, Southern black kid that deals with like racism from all the rednecks, and because I was a blurred, shat on for all the hood rats, all the hood motherfuckers. I was an angry kid.
Angry kid.
Like Kyle punching a hole, drinking Monster, kind of angry at times.
Angry kid.
And she put her hands on me, like straight up pushed me.
Oh.
And I went back like a foot because I just stumbled, but like,
Because
I wasn't expecting it, because it's like I wasn't expecting it. Was just the fuck.
Are you challenging me?
Basically, that's what happens. Like every instinct is like, knock this bitch in the face, knock this bitch right in the fucking face. But
Be like that part on Nutty Professor. Ooh, if you wasn't my grandmother, if you wasn't my grandmother.
I don't think she even remembers her nose. It's like I would have cleaned, like I wanted to clean her fucking clock,
Tiger uppercut, bitch.
to clean her grandfather clock, pocket watch, wristwatch.
Oh, can I
cell
get that?
phone,
by the way? Can I get the clock? Can I get the clock too? With the.
No, you get the pain, not get the clock.
Oh,
But-
okay. I didn't know if you wanted to.
oh, you.
Anyway, we'll talk
Well,
about it.
like-
We'll talk about it.
I wanted to, for a split second, kill my mother.
Like, won't nobody even know. 2 hits to the dome. She go down.
Those moments happen.
room.
You know what I'm saying? Those moments actually really happen when people are shitty parents. Like, your child will
Thinks
think about
about
killing you.
killing you. Or themselves. Or just not giving a
or-
shit what happens to them. That is how killers are made. That's how psychotics are made. That's how sociopaths
But-
are made.
Well, we've been focused on parents, but at the same time, we got to go a little bit wider when it comes to blood ain't shit.
Blood ain't shit.
Blood ain't shit.
Blood don't mean shit. So I'm gonna pause you because that story reminded me of my story of my encounter with my mother. You were there for that one. You were
Yeah,
there.
I was part of that.
You were part of that. Yeah, because the bitch used to be give us a spree until we went to
The
college.
sexiest and stupidest thing I did for a long time.
Bro, so me and Glitch were living together. We was in college. It was the summer. And got shit to do. Got a cute little job on campus. He got his own spot. I'm still in my apartment on campus.
Managing the cafe and shit.
Yep, got a whole cute little job. He hold manager position and shit. I mean, it was a nice summer. It was a nice college town. People that didn't live there
We had
left.
so much lucrative funds
Lucrative
too. Like,
fun, bitch. Don't
we
even
can
get me
legit
started.
go out and say like,
Don't even
hey,
get me
you want to go to
started.
flea market?
Don't even get me started. Like, and so we were like 18, 19, 20 at this point.
We were happy.
We were happy.
Happy as fuck. Not even kind of happy.
So
like,
please tell me why my mother. Now, I went to school an hour away from my hometown because fuck USC. Fuck USC Upstate. Fuck USC Spartanburg. Fuck USC in Columbia. Fuck all your campuses. Fuck you. Okay?
just fuck
'em.
Lawrence for me.
Just fuck them. But went an hour away because wasn't too far from home. Wasn't, too close. It's whatever. Didn't have a car.
It was
Didn't really care.
one of those situations where it's far enough that it's close enough that you can come to your parents and see your family if you need to, but far enough away to, if they got to visit you, bitch, you better call.
Facts. So it was the summer. It was like my second summer there, and I wanted to stay. So I'm the type of bookworm, childhood nerd, career student that was thrilled at the thought of summer school. Again, that's how trauma gets you. It gets you interested in shit that you would never be interested in. I was thrilled at the thought of summer school. And the fact that I could take a course in college over the summer and just kind of live and work was fan-fucking-tastic. She would have no part of it. She would call and antagonize me every day. She would get mad.
Why ain't you coming home?
She's like, pack your stuff. You're coming home. I said, I am not coming home. I want to stay here. You can't say, she called him Junior too. You can't stay there with Junior, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Are you on his lease? Are you paying his bills? Actually, I am giving him money for the water bill, yes.
Yeah, we were paying. Like I said, we were happy co-inhabiting with each other. We were
Working,
good.
going to the gym every day. Like, it was great shit.
Damn, that's probably the happiest we've been. Anyway.
No, we almost killed each other that one time. Anyway, and so she was just going on and
It's
going.
like 5 of those. Like just,
Whatever. We was going in, and she was just going in. It's like, I'm coming down there on Saturday. You better have your stuff packed. You're getting in the car, blah, 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 blah. And I looked at Glitch, and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and he took my keys, and he locked all my shit in his house. And I'm sitting on the porch waiting on Mom. Mom
I
gets
should
there.
have man the fuck up on that situation.
You did.
Like,
Mom got here. She picked me up. Where's your stuff? I said, oh, it's locked in the house. Where your keys at? There with Glitch.
that's
So-
how I was working too. She came
Yeah.
to me at work.
Came up on you at work. Talked that she still talks about this. Talked that like chest puffed up. Man said, I'm gonna stay with my chest. We're fine out here. I'm taking care of her. She's okay. Whatever. I mean, granted.
Look at dead in her eye, just like, what?
What?
She good.
And she's like, whatever, I'm not doing this. Took me, got me in the car. We to drive an hour down the road. Didn't speak a word to her the whole time. Didn't speak a word. She's like, so you just not gonna talk to me?
About what, bitch?
Done looked at these same trees and same road 60, 50, 11 times, but we just looking at it brand new. Get home, get to my room, I eat my prison. She was like, are you hungry? I said nothing. Meanwhile, y'all know I'm a fat bitch. You know I'm fucking starving all the time. I was fucking dying, okay? But this was for the greater good. See, trauma makes you do dumb shit too and hurts yourself. Anyway, get there. It's 9:30 at night. She over here making all these fucking arguments. Is upset. Talking about how am I supposed to look after you while you up there? I'm up there for half the year without you.
No one actually look
What
after
are you looking after? You can't not be bothered for 2 months. So we continue not speaking. It's 9:20 at night. She comes in here talking about, damn it, I just missed you, okay? I said, what? I just
say
missed you
that.
being at home. You mean to tell me we've been fighting for a week and arguing and I've been starving for 12 hours? Okay.
Meanwhile,
Because
she
you
gets
miss
texting me
me?
like, hey, you need me to come get you, I'm coming to get you.
Facts. I was
I don't
like,
even care the
because
time.
you miss me? I said, you can't just say that.
Text me at 9 in the afternoon, I'll still holler at you. Like, I'll come and
So going back to what Glitch was saying about could have been a conversation, could have talked it out. And it was on that moment I said, I mean, I'll be missing y'all too, but every time I come home, y'all are at work. Like, what's the point of me? That's why I'm not here this summer. I don't want to be here this summer. Y'all are fucking working. I am not in the mood to be anybody's Cinderella. I have had a taste of real life and make money for my skilled labor now. I'm not cleaning your fucking house while you not here. Fuck you. Fuck your house. Like
this is your house now. I ain't here no more.
This is your house now. We can spend time, but you actually have to be here to spend time. And so that ended. We hugged. We cried. We went to Kentucky Fried Chicken, and they gave us all the chicken they had left because it was 9:30 and they was closing. They was like, nope, fuck it. We closed the drive-thru. Y'all want some extras?
Oh,
and
yeah, they don't.
They don't give a fuck.
Coming from... I used to work there. We don't give a fuck at
Don't give a
closing.
fuck
Like,
at
we got to throw it
closing.
away anyway. So, like, hey, take
Here,
all
you want
this
some
shit.
free chicken? Hell yeah. Came out with a
I'll take a
bucket of
two-piece. Here's
chicken,
a
bitch.
bucket for the price of a
Whole
two-piece. Like,
bucket for a price of 2 pieces. Wonderful. And then she drove me back up to Glitch's house the next day. I said, I will be back in June. I will call you tomorrow, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it's fine. That's the whole thing. That's as easy as it possibly is. Talk to your fucking kids, and kids, talk to your fucking parents like you're a fucking equal, because guess what? They're growing you up to be one. And some of you, I can't tell you how many 20-somethings, 30-somethings, 40-somethings sitting here arguing with their fucking parents. Y'all are
you ain't got
grown.
to. You can legit... You can just hang up the phone, like, in all honesty. Like,
Now, so for the people that just can't hang up the phone, because what if something happens? If something happens, that is not your fault.
that is their business. That's it.
The reason it's not your fault is because you keep forgetting, just like they keep forgetting about you. They are capable adults. If you were not alive, they would find a way to get it done. Stop
Remember our
babying
catchphrase.
them. You don't owe them shit. Shit.
Your kids don't owe you shit.
Shit.
You don't owe your parents shit.
Hell no.
Oh.
Hell no.
But Michelle, I have a brother now.
I need to make a rant button for me too now.
Your parents treated you like adult when you came one, like, well, good. Shit. Had my demon come out for a second. Well, good for you, diva plot. Good for you, the diva.
Good for you, Diva. I'm proud of you.
Like, I'm proud. Like,
Your kiddo
I'm glad your
is one
parents
of the
did that
most
for you.
high functioning kiddos I've ever encountered through Facebook. I don't think I've ever met your kids. I
Like,
just met Brit's kids.
You were part of the 1%.
You are part of the 1%.
Let's be honest here. Like, and this is not even just me talking like on a black situation. Just like in most of our generation in general, in order to progress,
I don't know
we're
who
gonna,
Michelle is, Calvin. I don't know who
Me
the fuck
either.
you're talking about.
Me either. But like, to progress further and learn to be better, I kind of feel like a lot of us are gonna have to cut 85-90% of our family off.
I'm going to
because-
pause you on that because you know I don't believe in cut them off culture. Repurpose that relationship. That is what I've been telling my clients. Repurpose that relationship.
Okay.
Because emotionally, it's invalidating to just cut off piece of yourself because so a lot of us identify with our family. A lot of us need a sense of belonging, and that is the one we get assigned at birth. Now, repurpose.
You got two sides of the family. Anyway.
Repurpose the relationship. That also goes back to how we were talking about. You got friends in different categories, hangout friends, go to
Okay,
dinner
yeah.
friends, blah blah blah. You can do the same shit with family members because underneath friend
Compartmentalize the
labels,
family.
if you underneath mom, dad, auntie, uncle, underneath these labels, these are fucking people and people suck. Okay, what do you do with shitty people that you got to be around? I.e., what do you do at work? Do that. Be cordial. Be civil. Tell them to fuck off.
Like,
Don't bother me when you
I'm
need
grown,
something.
I don't care. And
Now, the second part of this whole discussion is sometimes family ain't family. Because the blood of the covenant is thick, my nigga. Like thick. You know why? Because it
the
is
blood of
not
the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb.
simply because you can go through life and pick and choose people that serve your affection needs, that serve your companionship needs, that serve every need you have for a sense of belonging. Please don't put that whole expectation on a group of people that didn't even decide really if they wanted you to be here or not.
Yeah, especially if your family just made you feel like shit while growing up. Like,
For existing.
because
And
I
looking
consider
how you
myself-
look because of your genetics.
I consider myself the gray sheep of the family. I'm not the black sheep. I don't fuck
Not-
up. I don't do
not
anything
no
of that
more.
nature. But oh no, I'm still always the gray sheep.
As
It's like,
you should,
I
Diva.
don't-
Kudos to you, bitch. She
Nice.
apologizes when she fucks up. As you should.
Good. That's a whole subject we
That's
can
a
talk about.
whole
Apologies
subject.
in general
Facts.
and meaning it. But
It.
being the gray sheep, where it's like, I'm pretty sure a lot of us are the gray sheep of the family, where it's we're not doing anything per se that like causes a lot of trauma, turmoil, or talk and gossip.
Unless, of course,
But
we
we're
assert
just kinda-
boundaries. But that's another discussion.
But we just kind of there. Like we just kind of there. Like I love you, but I don't know nothing about you.
And that's okay. It's okay to have relationships like that. It's okay to replace family members with people you've met throughout your life. You know, so at my first wedding, I had maybe 4 to 8 relatives show up. The rest were family. The rest were people I picked up throughout my life. The rest were people I went to college with, people I party with, people I care about. People like my aunt was upset because I did not let my cousin walk me down the aisle. Hell no. I ain't seen that fool in 6 years. We don't talk. Why the fuck would I let him walk me down? Right. Why would I let him walk me down the aisle? I'm about to let my homie walk me down the aisle because I've been his wingman. He been my wingman. This my broham. This who giving me away? The hell?
But also, can this just be a standard rule for everybody when it comes to friendships, family, whatnot? If you don't know their whole name or they don't know your whole name, certain privileges they ain't privy to. Like
That's
just,
fair. Sir, I will accept that word. Certain privileges they ain't privy to. You're right.
Cause like there are people who claim to be my best friend don't even know my real name. So
Facts. It's funny because me and the Blue Skirt Boys was talking about that shit the other day. It's about, we've been friends for like a long while. Yep. And I don't have any of y'all's phone numbers. Sure don't.
oh, that part too is like, oh, we best friends. Like you don't even know my middle name.
You
Shut
don't
up.
even know my middle name. But no, like real talk. I still waiting on that gift from my family up in Jersey that I was forced to invite to my first wedding, by the way. So I have recently, like I talk on my Facebook all the time about my adopted sisters that I picked up at BlurCon because they the best. They the best baddies I've ever met in my life. We sit around. We are the Waiting to Exhale movie, except 2 of us are married now.
Yeah, y'all fucking are.
And we loud as hell.
Who's Angela Bassett though?
Who's Angela Bassett? That would be Rafina. That's Ra. That would be Ra. Ra. Who else would set shit on fire? Hoomst.
All of y'all.
You're missing the point, Glitch. Damn. But no, like them is my sisters. Like we just found each other and we click like hell. We do everything together. We bring the kids together. We go to Carowinds. We go to family beach trip. We be like, yo, bitch, I miss y'all. Cool. What weekend we linking up? And we in like 4 different states. Them's is my sisters.
Because you
I
also make
can't
the
talk
effort to see them motherfuckers.
Right. I can't talk to my youngest sister or younger brother about shit that I got going on. Because 1, we're not that close. We're estranged. But like I check in on them because that is where our relationship took us. 2, can't talk to my other sister because 1, she's just not getting her life together. And emotions make her uncomfortable, which makes her emotionally unavailable. That's her trauma that she got. Can't talk to my oldest sister. Because it's
I know what y'all
hard. Because it's hard. I can try to connect. I can try. I can try to be.
Love.
And I learn, bitch. I hate you. Anyway,
And I learned
I hate you.
that this bitch ain't worth your time.
I can't stand you. Now I won't say that. That's my sister. I love when I love her kids, but it's just hard because
kids.
our relationship doesn't really have a definitive structure. But there is a lot of passive aggressiveness, and not on my side of things, and it's hurtful. But looking back on it, it's like it is what it is. We ain't got no definition for our relationship, and it's hard to try. So fuck it.
I would say it's hard to try. I think it would take acknowledgement of being shitty at first. From at least one part of that, or at least one part of that party. It's like, hey, I've been a shitty sister.
Fuck it. So you can pick and choose. Is the moral to the story, y'all. You can pick and choose.
I got a brother.
You about to get fucking murdered.
That'll be the first time.
We've died before. It's fine. But no, like legit, you can pick and choose whom to have in your life to support you in a way that you keep begging people that won't to do. You just have to realize that I am literally banging my head against the wall here. I need to stop doing that and bang elsewhere.
Most of our abusive relationships are mainly by blood.
Facts, because we learn it. That's how we learn it. That's why,
Yep.
unfortunately, trigger warning for, childhood sexual assault. That's why most children are, unfortunately, victimized by usually somebody in the family or somebody that's a close family from that they know. Because that's
a whole
that's
subject.
how
Ooh.
we learn to develop as a childhood trauma survivor of sexual assault. It is, and it's terrible because that's how you get those experiences and symptoms that people don't talk about, like the increased promiscuity. You have been taught that this is what sexual encounters are, so that is what you look
become
for.
hypersexual. Yeah,
You become hypersexual. It's not your fault.
or that's often the only time you will feel validated in doing anything. So thenceforth, you
Facts.
become very hypersexual in certain aspects.
Yes. Speaking of that validation, you become validated in doing it every time because if you choose to tell people, they will not believe you, or nothing will get done, or something traumatizing will happen, like, the family member will get taken away, people will get mad because they don't understand, blah, 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 blah. Okay? And it's like, at least by doing something I hate, someone enjoys it. Like, that's unfortunately the wire that we get.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately the wire.
I'm getting some positivity because positivity as a child is like
Crack.
heroin. Just straight up heroin.
Yeah, heroin's
Crack,
better. Heroin's better. You can actually, OD worse on heroin. Yeah.
Because a kid will OD on positivity
Facts.
if we don't get it nowhere else.
A kid
It
will OD
will, like-
on attention, period, if they're not getting it. That's why the bad kids act out, because they're getting some form of interaction and attention that makes sense to them. So that took a dark turn. So, good news. Number
Fucking
one,
Maurice.
let's shut up. Spin the wig wheel. Number one. And number two, I will be adding a new point reward on my channel for when we do Auntie and Unc Tell You About It. I'm going to add a reward because Snooks, people love us. All right. People love us. You know why people love us? Because one, we're funny and I'm pretty.
Hold, whoa. Bitch, I'm pretty too.
Okay, you're pretty too.
And handsome.
But
And you
they don't
handsome
really
too.
know that much about us, to be honest. So the reward I'm going to add is a Glitch and Miko story.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Can we just put an AMA on there and leave it at that?
No. Kelvin said y'all both pretty. Why you sound
Y'all
like you
both
talking to Andrea? And Diva said it too. Y'all both pretty.
You're both pretty.
Oh Lord. Hey, double date.
Like,
Hey,
we're both pretty.
double date. You gotta do it with me, Snoop.
First of all.
You gotta do it with me, Snoop.
No, because
Come
I ain't
on.
got nobody.
Diva just said we
Wow.
both pretty too. Thank
Wait,
you.
is Diva single?
No.
Hold on, Diva.
Well, no. That's complicated.
See, this is exactly. See, I ain't got
I
nobody.
can't stand you. Oh my God.
Just me and my hand.
Oh, Pamela Henderson.
Hope
if
you
will.
understand.
I don't.
Hell no.
I don't understand. What's her name? Angelina Jolie. What's her name? Angela
Jimi
Bassett.
Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix.
Well, my left hand is Angela Bassett, but that's my
Your
favorite.
left hand should be Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix is left-handed.
But I'm southpaw. I'm
Oh,
right-handed.
that's
but
right. That's right.
southpaw. Yeah.
That's right. I knew that about you.
Which is weird, but
I love you, Diva. We're gonna come drink wine at some point. I'm gonna come down there and we're gonna drink wine at some point. It's gonna be awesome. I'll bring my Hydrate Steel bottle too. Rose Palm and her 5 sisters.
oh shit, Calvin, you wrong-handed too? Go ahead.
Y'all ain't shit. So does it lay to the left too? Because that's clearly why. I don't know if Scotty's
Has a
left-handed.
It has a curve, but it helps with doggy style because
Why
it
are we
hits the
talking
D-spot,
about
right?
this? Why are we talking about this? This is not the
Oh.
after dark portion.
Oh, also, do y'all want an after dark portion of all this? Because we some nasty motherfuckers.
No,
and
you
knowledgeable
a nasty
nasty
motherfucker.
motherfuckers.
You a nasty.
We are
I'm
knowledgeable
a
nasty motherfuckers.
lady. I'm filthy.
Okay, I'm about to say, bitch.
I'm a lady. I'm filthy.
you've learned and discovered things with me and vice versa. So,
You know, most kinks are genetic. What?
my dad's twisted. Anyway, I already know we've talked about this, but would y'all like to hear us have a nice
Lord.
after dark conversation?
It would probably be a Saturday. You've not tuned into the stream before, Diva? Oh my god. But yeah, we totally do an
Anyway.
after dark portion on a Saturday if y'all would be down, up, around for what?
Where we could answer kink questions, talk about stuff because this is sad to say.
I would say 18 plus because I don't like
Yeah.
for children to get to their 20s and never have had an orgasm. That's unfortunate. I'll just let them lay on top of me.
Ooh,
Ma'am, ooh, baby.
We
That's
could
another
get,
reason I love working
we
with
could get
college
technical
kids.
like that. Yeah,
I love working with college kids for that reason.
we could get
specifically.
psychological and therapeutic with that as well. Like when
Yeah.
it comes to when people just being starfish and just want to supply somebody. The male ego when it comes to because I can talk about this all fucking day. Where it comes your only positive gratification you get is knowing how to make somebody orgasm.
Okay. She got celebration on Saturday. She gonna be feeling it. She gonna be feeling good.
But we could legit talk about some of the psychological stuff, but also we can get kinky and nasty and break some
Facts.
shit down
Facts.
because
Ooh,
it's
we
sad to
can have
say.
John on sometimes to talk about kink shit too, because there are definitely
Like,
cultural differences.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of cultural difference, it's sad to say,
Ooh.
but there still isn't enough black kink out there
They're right.
publicly.
They're right.
A lot of us are nasty as fucking do a lot of shit, but look, let's put it this way: if me and Miko were together,
We would be
We'd be
gods of
we
the
would be
industry.
rich and not doing. We would be rich and not doing this shit.
I don't know. I might be. Bitch, I might be. This bitch don't know
I
nothing
would.
to you.
I ain't gonna lie. Cause me and Ed got work to do.
I am over you and Ed. Let's see, who is streaming today? Struggle's on right now. Who is that? Is that Bella? I don't know where John is. If he's watching, you better get your ass on your live.
Get on your live, bitch.
Get on your live, bitch.
Wait.
Get on.
I'm a.
Can
I'm
I
a
just
tag.
can I just say how proud I am of the button I made for you in 20 minutes?
Yeah, I'm proud of that. It's weird that we make the best shit in that, but if we ain't doing it. But
Oh Lord.
Look at this. Somebody come look
Somebody
at this.
come
I
look
want
at
to
this.
plug myself. I want to plug myself. Not that way. People talk about kink.
Thoroughly enjoyed making that. You want to plug what now?
I want to plug myself.
Oh, sir.
But not that way.
Sir.
Wait.
Sir, you can't plug yourself on the stream.
If you care to watch and listen to me do a whole bunch of other things, I also have a TikTok, which I'm trying to get to 20K followers. I'm at 19.8. Links in the chat. I've been trying to get to 20K followers because I'm at 19.8. Because might as fucking well. If you want to see some comedy, you want to see some nasty shit, you want to see some real activist shit, I do all three. I have ADHD. There is no set thing I fucking do. I've been doing peck popper for the past 3 or 4 days where I just do the percolating pecs. The classical music, which I'm gonna make a series, but
He also
I'm a thirst trap.
He also got an OnlyFans.
Link trees in my TikTok.
You can see that.
Yeah, if you want me to say
He got a
something.
he got an OnlyFans too. That's my friend. That's my friend. Go best friend. That's my best
Well,
friend. That's my best
I
friend.
got OnlyFans till October, then I might have a family. Because I understand they said, TikTok has said, yeah, we just realized we don't want to be like Tumblr, and we want to make money, and 75 to 8% of our money is porn.
The internet is for
It's sex work stuff.
The internet
So,
is for porn. Grab your
we
dick
still cool
and
with the-
double click for the porn.
Click for porn. But we want to, OnlyFans be we want to still make money, and we saw the dent that would make. That ain't a dent. That's a total car that you still trying to drive. That's
Facts.
that's not a dent in the door. That's a door don't work. You got to do to house it through the window. Hazard.
Howzard,
The
the Howzard. You got to do the Doogie Howzard. If
Like-
you are
like-
old enough to
like
understand who
Howzard the
that
fuck-
is, I love you, and we should drink together.
There's a series that's coming out with a new Doogie.
What?
Like Doogie is a
Tell me
It's
it's
the TV show
Tell
in
me, tell me it's the black kid that was impersonating a doctor.
nah. I think it's a Pacific Islander woman
Ooh.
or girl since she's before 18.
That's hot.
But in that universe, Doogie Howser exists as a TV series, but not a real thing to happen. But if NPH isn't in that in some form or fashion, I'm gonna be pissed off. But
I can
but-
leave him at this point. Can we please go back to funding the
look at his
arts?
husband so dope.
They are so cute. I love to see them at Halloween. I love to see them and the kids at Halloween. They're so cute. Oh my god. Anyway, but no, like real talk. Can we please go back to funding the arts though? Because I'm tired of remakes.
I'm tired.
I'm tired
of remakes. We tired of
reboots.
We just want to see.
I'm tired. I just want to see people make
We
new
would
shit,
just-
and I want to see people
we
get
would just
paid
love
for
to see
making
people-
new shit. I want to see people get paid to have second seasons and third and fifth seasons of shit because the shit they make is
like-
good.
I am tired of seeing people on like either TikTok, Facebook, Instagram make videos that are better.
That are
than-
better. Can someone please give King Vader a fucking studio, please?
like, that are
that
better
man is
than
great.
what the actual studios are fucking doing.
Oh my god! Like what is the issue? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Hey, Crowd and Miko, how do y'all feel about us having a? How should I put this?
A foot in your butt?
A talk about nostalgia, as in like, let's be real with nostalgia, as in, nostalgia goggles are worse than rose-tinted goggles in a lot of situations.
All right, I'll be done with it. Yeah, that could be the next
Like,
thing to
as
talk
in,
about.
your nostalgia's cool. We glad it made you feel happy and fun, but fuck your childhood and happiness. Like,
It's not for you. It's not for you now. I'm sorry.
it ruined my childhood. Like, did it?
Did it? Your childhood was trash. You probably clung to it because your childhood was already ruined.
Oh, there will be an Ninja Turtles rant from me from that on that episode.
Oh, Lord. All right. We will get to it.
Put it-
John is now live.
Can we have a-
What? Can we have a
Can
what?
we have a list? Can we have a wheel for like subjects? Like y'all can y'all can suggest it too that y'all want to hear us talk about.
Sure can.
That y'all want us to do.
No.
What's up, cool dude Ross?
Hey, cool dude Ross, where you been?
Look, my TMNT rant would be just for everybody who saw the first episode, like the first series, which
Yeah.
a little hint. The first series of the TME. I'm about to say TMNT and then Team Mutant Ninja Turtles at the same time, but the Team Mutant Ninja Turtles, it ain't shit.
It ain't.
It's stupid. It ain't
Attack
good.
of the Killer Tomatoes is stupid. Samurai Pizza Cats is stupid. All of it is stupid.
And it's cool to admit it's stupid and still enjoy it. Like I
And
still
still
enjoy
enjoy
the
it.
fuck out of Samurai Pizza Cat. Like,
Fucking Straight Sharks. I own that shit on DVD. Stupid.
so, you're welcome. But
Awesome.
but at the same time, like you can acknowledge.
Oh, I'm so
You-
sorry
like-
to hear that, baby.
Oh, you home now?
Digital
Work.
hugs.
Aw.
Digital hugs.
Oh shit! I'm gonna call you later.
You do that.
Wait, do I have your number?
Probably not.
Well, I'll message you.
At me.
I forget to get people's
He
number.
probably not gonna miss.
But even when like with Team Mutant Ninja Turtles, like like that's always my prime example. Like we know there's one for every fucking generation.
As there
And
should
when
be.
the new one came out with Michael Bay,
As there should be.
yeah, like when the movie came out, and people were like, "Oh, it's not mine." Blah blah. Shut the fuck up. If you want to
Nah,
see the
for
shit
you.
that you watch,
Go watch
it
the
exists
shit.
on DVD. It still exists.
Facts.
And let's be honest, like I said before, the '80s Turtles ain't shit. People just,
Biker
like, see
Mice
the movie-
from Mars. Wow.
Cowboys of Moon Mesa.
Wow. Wow. Tunnel snakes rule, but wow. Wow. Hot shit. Hot shit.
Yeah, yeah. You play the intro, I'm singing like a motherfucker.
Like a
But-
motherfucker. Wow.
But yeah, like we can also talk about like how nostalgia affects our things on pop, like on pop culture and social media, but also how we view past relationships, how we view past like events and people, because we do look at stuff with rose-tinted glasses. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is better than I thought it was. Like, no, it ain't.
That's that shit I was
It
talking
ain't
about
like-
last week about having a script for shit and expect it to stay the same. as time marches. So you can't. You have to change your script.
That's also with relationships too. Like you will view past relationships like, oh, we did this, that, and the other, and like everything was like wonderful, and it's either that or like everything was horrible, and that fucking like you dated the person for a reason. Like you
got it.
You can admit the good and the bad.
Right, you can't just be like, oh my god, it was trash, it was blah blah blah. Like, no, it was some good shit in there. You stayed for that long.
But you in there for like 2 years, so
that's a whole nother conversation. Baby, just leave. If y'all both
we
cheating,
can have
if y'all both cheating, just leave.
Well, we can have a nostalgia goggles episode and a rose tinted glasses episode.
Fair enough. All right. Fucking what motherfucking John is on with Don Daring 101, and they're reading stories apparently, or it's just childhood stories. I'm concerned. Y'all should be too. So we gonna rate him, and then we is gonna peace out.
Wait, we didn't wrap shit up real quick. Hold on, we gotta wrap shit up.
We'll wrap shit up. Spit up, B.
Basically, when it comes to family, like we said, like blood of the womb, the blood
of the covenant is thicker than
the
the water of the
womb.
womb. Jesus Christ.
Shit. As in, sometimes your friends will be better family than your actual family, and you need to call your family out on certain things. Like, I've had my mother think she had special treatment on because she was my mother and family. Like, yeah, I still got pet peeves that still irritate me and shit. Like,
I can't stand
learn
the way
to
my mom chews spaghetti to this day. To this day.
Say what?
Can't stand the way mom chews spaghetti to this day. Can't do it.
But yeah, like, learn to set boundaries with your parents just in family, because they might have a little bit of leeway, but they're still people. They still have issues. They need to deal with stuff. And honestly, your friends will be a closer family because you're not traumatized by them.
Facts.
They see you as a person and not bleh.
Indeed. Your son is eating a blanket couch cover. I've got to go. See y'all later.
But also follow TikTok.
Stop patrol together. We both stop patrol. I'm mad that yours says stop. Stop patrol together.